Nation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. He gets this one to Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, here's Russ. Got a man, Bowers has it. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jonah Ellis there to make the stop. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Wilson on the play fake. We'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Throwing again, here's Wilson. Trying for a touchdown here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be 2nd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Down. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Nix from the gun. He's on the move. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Nick's on third down. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 38 out of the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This from 40 on the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Abdullah now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the gun, a run for Madison. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On the move, headed right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. He'll get this one to Madison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down. Russ is cooking again. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 19. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at first down here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Now Nix. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind to throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Forced out to his right. Ooh, look at this. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Point after try is good by lots. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Abdullah now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Going left side, Madison with it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd and 3 now. On play action now, Wilson. He gets this to Michael Mayer. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Good.
Russ now from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Play action, it's Wilson. Complete here to Bowers. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And finally they get there to take him down. That is a team sack all the way. Coverage was sensational. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Panther 11. Go.
Nick's now to throw. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Nick's with it on 1st. Rolling left, buying some time. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. A pretty tough play for him to make right there, partner.
And such a fascination with these kind of plays today, Kate.
There is. Rolling that direction, but it is hard for him to deliver a pass at full power. I mean, my stomach's hurting just watching him try to get those hips around, and it is indeed picked off.
Because fundamentally, it's so unsound. It's why these passes will be underthrown, not have enough velo float in the air. You know, fun is in the fundamentals, right? It's the first 3 letters of fundamentals. It's fun because it leads to success. You take this kind of risk, well, it can blow up in your face as it did right there.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Double count. Alert.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
This ball's cut by Bowers. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Wilson on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Once more, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.